Okay, Rose Gang. My roses that watch Pretty Little Liars. So, I've been keeping up with the season, and I really think that it's very possible that one of the girls is AD, because I feel like with watching Pretty Little Liars, it's like they send you in one direction to think that somebody is AD, or somebody was A, or whatever you put it like. But it's like they lead you to think that it's this person, and it's like you continue to go on and go on and go on, and it's like shortly afterwards you find out that it's somebody else. And excuse me, I was gonna get dark for a little minute. I'm going through my hallway right now, but it's like they get you to thinking that it's somebody else, and it's like they point the fingers. Excuse me, y'all, I'm trying to turn lights on, but it's like it's crazy because it's like they point the fingers at, one day it may be like, one day it's Mona. We thinking that it's Mona. Then we're thinking that it's Lucas, and it's like we're constantly thinking that it's all these different people, and it's so crazy to me because it's like, okay, who do we think? Like, okay, it's like you have to sit back and you have to understand, you have to put all the clues together and really feel and really like figure out, okay, who could it possibly be? Because me personally, I feel like this is probably a little off guard. Trust me, I'm sure it is. But I feel like it's very possible that Arya and Spencer, excuse me, Spencer, are sisters. Oh, this glitter. And, oh, excuse me, y'all. Grab. Oh, anyway. But, the reason why I feel like that, and I'm laughing because I know, like, my theory is, like, a little like far-fetched, but I feel like the reason why I feel like their sister is because the scene, and I think it was it 7, 16? I can't remember. It was the episode when Mona did the little musical thing in the beginning, when Ezra, excuse me, I can't talk today. Sorry, y'all. But when Ezra was in jail, and they did the scene where, like, yeah, he was in jail, and they were doing the music and all this stuff or whatever, and the scene with her and Mrs. Hastings, I thought that was so freaking weird, because I'm like, you've barely even really seen them talk to each other that much, like, throughout in all the seasons, really. So I thought it was kind of crazy that they shared that moment, and it's like she's saying, like, what all she wouldn't do to her, yada yada yada, or whatever. But excuse, I'm sorry, I dropped my phone. But I personally feel like they may be sisters. Like, I feel like Mary may be. Well, I'm not gonna say I think they're sisters. I think they're connected in some type of way. Like, I feel like Mary may be Arya's mom as well, or either Mrs. Hastings may be Arya's mom, or something of that nature. Like, it's just something weird in that situation. Like, it's something really weird within that. And then also, like, I personally used to think that all the time. I used to think that Spencer was AD, well, A, until we found out, that it was quote unquote Charlotte. But I also feel like that it's very possible that it could have been Mona in the beginning, but somebody else could have possibly latched on or caught on to what Mona was doing and started to steal the game from her. And then I also feel like Mona's reasoning for doing this stuff could be possibly because she just wants to be a part of their group. Like, she always wanted to be a part of their group. I don't feel like it could have been something like her trying to intentionally harm them. It could have just been her, like, maybe getting back at them for the way they treated her. But it could have possibly been like, her getting more, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like it could have possibly continued to go on. And I feel like that's probably what it was. It could have continued to go on, but Mona wasn't really. I'm trying to find a good word for what I'm trying to. Well, I just feel like somebody caught on to what Mona was doing, and I feel like it was one of the girls. And I feel like once they caught on to it, they stole the game from Mona, and it continued it on just for some odd reason. Not really sure what the reason is, but hopefully, I'm really praying that we find out like within these next last couple episodes that we got them like two left. So I'm hoping and praying that we find out like the real truth about what's really going on here, sweetie. Because I need to know. Okay. I need to know what's going on. Like it's getting too juicy for me, especially like last week with the body in Arya's trunk. Oh, sweetie, like Archer being in Arya's trunk. Like baby, in my J Will voice, baby girl. Yeah, I need to know. I need to know what's going on. Like somebody need to tell me something. Like oh my god, yeah, it's like. I really hate that it's coming to an end because it's like it's getting better and better and better. And it's so crazy because in the beginning of the season, like, I kind of felt like, I was like, oh my God, I don't think it's going to be that good of a season. Because it's like the first couple episodes, like, we weren't getting any answers. So, girl and boys, I really hope, we really get the answers that we're looking for. Like, I need to know, like, who is this person that is tormenting these girls like this? And is it not even like who is it? Like, is it one of them? Like, I want to know. So, I'm hoping that we really find out soon. Because, honey, Mama needs to know, okay? So, that's all for now. I just really hope we find out. Like, and maybe we can find out the like Tuesday, hopefully. But that's about it. And I love you guys. Peace.